Hey guys, tonight we step out of our fast-paced modern rush and drift back to the 16th century, waking up deep within the high sandstone walls of the Mughal royal zenana. The air around you is already thick with the scent of damp earth, blooming jasmine, and the distant rhythmic pounding of 100 stone mortars. You are stepping into a world where getting ready in the morning isn't a rushed 5-minute affair before catching the bus. It's a marathon of extreme, unhurried luxury. Honestly, if you were suddenly dropped into the shoes of an attendant here, you probably wouldn't survive the sheer mind-numbing patience required just to make someone's cheeks look a little rosier. You'd be begging for a quick swipe of drugstore moisturizer by hour 2. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Also, let me know down in the comments where you're listening from and what your local time is. I always love seeing our Global Sleepover Club. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You open your eyes to the soft, diffused light of pre-dawn filtering through intricately carved marble screens, known as jalis. The geometric patterns cast long, lazy shadows across the floor, which is covered in thick, plush Persian carpets that swallow the sound of your footsteps. The zenana, the secluded women's quarters of the Mughal palace, is an entire city within a city. It is a vast, sprawling complex of courtyards, pavilions, reflecting pools, and manicured gardens, all completely isolated from the outside world. And right now, as the sun barely hints at rising over the horizon, the zenana is just beginning to stretch and wake up. You step out of your sleeping quarters into a wide, open-air gallery. The morning air is still cool, a brief, fleeting mercy before the fierce Indian sun climbs higher in the sky. All around you, the gentle rustle of silk and fine cotton fills the air. Hundreds of women, empresses, princesses, ladies-in-waiting, attendants, and guards are slowly starting their day. But there is no frantic rush. There are no alarm clocks blaring, no frantic searches for lost keys, no hastily gulping down lukewarm coffee while running out the door. The concept of rushing simply does not exist here, mostly because nobody has anywhere else to be. And time itself seems to move at the languid pace of thick honey pouring from a heavy clay jar. You lean against a cool marble pillar, watching the courtyard below. A flock of peacocks pecks lazily at the manicured grass, completely unbothered by the human activity around them. You spot eunuch guards standing at quiet attention near the massive brass-studded wooden gates, their faces blank masks of professionalism. Further down the corridor, you hear the low, melodious hum of a stringed sitar being tuned. A sleepy musician practicing scales before the day officially begins. It is profoundly peaceful, yet underlying it all is a quiet, highly organized hum of industry. Because today, like every single day, is dedicated to the ultimate, hours-long ritual of beautification. For the elite women of the Mughal court, maintaining an ethereal, flawless appearance isn't just about vanity. It is an expression of imperial power, a display of immense wealth, and frankly, a way to pass the long, sprawling hours enclosed within these high walls. You realize that their daily skincare routine makes your modern 10-step beauty regimen look like a casual, improvised afterthought. You walk down a gently sloping ramp toward the inner courtyard. The scent of sweet, heavy flowers begins to mix with sharper, more astringent notes. Attendants are already bustling about, carrying heavy brass trays piled high with raw ingredients. You watch as a young woman struggles to balance a massive clay jug of fresh goat's milk on her hip. Another pair of servants carries a woven basket overflowing with thousands of newly plucked rose petals, their pink hues looking impossibly vibrant against the pale sandstone. You try to imagine how many thorny bushes had to be stripped bare just before dawn to gather that many petals. It is a staggering amount of flora, all destined to be crushed, boiled, and smeared across royal skin. You wander past a small alcove where 3 elderly women are engaged in a quiet, intense discussion. They are the hakims, the traditional physicians and apothecaries of the zenana. They do not use generic, store-bought creams. Oh no! Every single lotion, paste, and oil is custom-blended daily, tailored to the specific humidity, the season, and even the exact astrological alignment of the stars. You hear them debating the precise ratio of neem leaves to turmeric for a specific princess who has complained of a minor blemish. It sounds less like a cosmetic consultation and more like they are negotiating a complex peace treaty.
You find yourself hoping you never have a pimple that requires a medical counsel to intervene. As the sky outside shifts from deep indigo to a soft, hazy peach, The sounds of the zenana grow slightly louder, though still muffled by the thick tapestries and heavy stone walls. You hear the rhythmic thwack-thwack of wooden pestles hitting stone mortar. It is the steady heartbeat of the morning routine. The sound of raw nature being violently and repeatedly pulverized into submission for the sake of a glowing complexion. You follow the sound, your curiosity drawing you toward the southern wing of the courtyard, where the heavy preparation work happens. The air here is distinctly warmer, carrying the scent of toasted seeds, damp clay, and the sharp, bright tang of citrus. It is a sensory overload in the most relaxing way possible. You take a deep, slow breath, letting the complex aromas settle in your lungs. You realize that you are not just an observer. You are caught up in the slow, sweeping rhythm of this isolated, fragrant world. The day is just beginning, and the first actual drop of moisturizer is still hours away from touching anyone's face. The sheer scale of what is about to happen is daunting, yet weirdly hypnotic. You settle onto a low, cushioned stool near a carved archway, ready to watch this ancient, incredibly slow machinery of beauty unfold before you.